This is number 20, 2022 KCSE Mathematics Paper 1. In the figure below, AB is 10 centimeter and is part of a trapezium ABCD. Point X is such that angle BAX is 45. So we are told this is 10 centimeter. This angle is 45, and ABCD is a trapezium. Using a ruler and a pair of compass, only locate point D on line AX such that AD is to DX is equals to 3:1. So you can use a ruler and you measure the length. You measure the length of AX. You can see it's about is around 8 centimeter. That's where we have X. So if we divide it into 4, then you have that is 1, that is 2, that is 3. So we have 4 parts, and therefore we can say this is where we will be able to locate our point D. Once you locate that point D, we say this is now 3:1. So the ratio of AD is to DX is 3:1. So you have done that. So complete trapezium ABCD such that line DC is parallel to AB. Line DC. So we have C somewhere here. And to be able to do that, then what we do is we can drop a perpendicular line here, which is going to help us be able to locate a point. So we have our point there, and we have another point there. So with those 2 points, we can be able to draw a perpendicular line here, which is sorry for that, which is going to help us draw a perpendicular here. So we make 2 arcs. We bring another one here. Then we have our other arc here. That's not our other arc. That. So we can now use a ruler and be able to draw a perpendicular line here, which is going to help us to draw a perpendicular line. So that's our perpendicular line, which we can extend it. So like that. So using this point now, we can be able to draw a line that will be perpendicular to our A. So we come and we place can make this line a bit bigger so that we will be able to use our compass comfortably. So let's do it properly. So that's the line we are going to use. Then we come up with our compass here, and we can make it a bit smaller, and we will be able to draw our perpendicular line. It's a bit cumbersome, but we'll be able to do that. So we have that. Then we still need to make our line a bit bigger so that it can accommodate this point. So that's better. So we come and use these 2 points to draw. We have our compass here, then we have we extend our compass, we make 2 arcs here. Let's make 2 arcs. We change our compass again here. We rotate our compass, and we will be able to draw another line there, another arc, and then we can now use our ruler to join the 2 points and come up with a perpendicular line. So that is we now come up with a straight line there. So that line is perpendicular to, that line is parallel to AB. So we now have a line that is parallel to AB. So we need now again to locate our point C so that we can complete the trapezium. So to complete that, we need to draw an angle. So complete the trapezium such that line AD is parallel to AB, and the angle ABC is 67.5. So if you multiply 67 or multiply 67.5, you multiply by 2, you get it is 130. So if we are able to draw angle 130 degrees, and then we bisect by 2, then we would be able to get the line. How do we draw the angle 130? How do we draw the angle 135? We can bisect an angle of 90. So we come at B, we draw an angle of 90, we bisect on one side, that will give us 45 plus 90, that is 135. Then 135 we bisect by 2, you'll be able to get angle 135. So that's what we are going to do. So we come here and we now get our compass here, and we draw an angle of 90. So we start by drawing 2 arcs on one side. That's one side. We come to the other side. We also draw another arc there. Then we are going to use these 2 points to make 2 arcs. So we rotate our compass. We have our arc there. Again, we use this other point. We draw our angle of 90. So that's the arc. So we can now draw. You can now use a ruler and draw an angle of 90, which is going to guide us on how to get angle 135. So this angle here, we draw it, and we have, so that angle here is 90. Then with that, let's extend that. With that, we will be able to bisect this angle and bisect the other one. That will give us the angle 135. So with our compass here, we bisect this angle here. So when you bisect When we bisect this angle, we'll be able to get 45 plus 90, and that is going to give us the angle that we need. So we draw that, then we extend our compass like that. We bring our compass there, and then we make 2 arcs, and we also make another one here. So this is, let's confirm this. Okay, so we are going to use that, this mark here, and we make another arc here, so we can come and make another arc there. So that will give us an angle of 90. Can get rid of that. To get now 160, the angle 160, 67.5, we are going to bisect. Now this angle here is, we can use a ruler and bring it here. We draw so let's draw this. We are going to use that and this point here. So with that, let's set it properly. Then we can draw an angle of, so with that we bisect now this angle, and we'll be able to come up with angle 1, that is angle 67.5. So we make 2 arcs here. Then another one here. Then use these 2 points to make an angle of 67. So we use this, we rotate our compass, we'll be able to get our compass there. Then let's extend it, and then we change our compass, and we have that. So that will give us angle 167.5. Then using a ruler, we can now be able to draw our angle. So this is that. And now that is our angle that. So with that, we have now managed to locate the position of C. So we have now our C. This is our point C. So we can actually now be able to plot our trapezium. We can use a different color. So we can say this is our trapezium. Not like that. So that here, and that is our trapezium which we have constructed. From there, draw a perpendicular line from D to meet AB at E. We have already done that. This is our E. Calculate the area of trapezium ABCD. If you do it correctly, you find DE. DE is 4 centimeter, and therefore area, can say area is equals to a half AB plus CD multiplied by DE. So this is equals to a half multiplied by 10 plus 4, and you multiply by 4, and that will give you 28 centimeter squared. So that's how you work out that, and by doing that then you should be able to get 10 marks. It has taken us some time, but when you are doing it manually, then you should be able to do it a bit faster.